All right, the chair, you know, Maxonomic hooked it up, TFUE chair, Maxonomic Need for Speed, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Pretty fire, super comfy, nicer than my DX Racer back home, not gonna lie. This is my setup, dude, you know? Oh, what's that? Oh, wait, what? Use code TFUE. That's weird. Why is that there? Oh, wait, I think I know what that means. I think you can use code TFUE in the bottom right-hand corner of the Fortnite item shop. Definitely recommend that, actually. That's kind of cool. I wonder who put that there. All right, basic ring light from Amazon. Don't really know what brand that is, whatever. 3 monitors set up. One of them is vertical. All 3 of these monitors are Asus, all 240 hertz. Yeah, it's overkill. But all you really need is like at least 144. But, you know, I like the 240 hertz because I'm webcams. This is the one that I use for my keyboard cam. I think it's a Logitech C930 or something like that. This is my regular webcam. It's a Logitech Brio. This thing is amazing. I have it hooked up to some weird webcam arm. That's what I use. My middle monitor is my gaming. My left and right are my streaming. Of course, I have 2 PCs because I'm just that guy, you know? If you don't have 2 PCs, I highly recommend it if you take streaming seriously. This is my audio. Pretty basic, you know? I mean, this could be complicated for some people, but basically, I have my streaming PC and my gaming PC routed into one mixer. So my microphone right here, it's a Shure SM7B, I believe is the name, with a Rode arm. So I have that hooked up to my streaming and my gaming PC through my Behringer 1204 USB mixer. So yeah, I use this mixer basically to transfer my gaming and my streaming PC into one microphone, one headphone. I'm using these Sennheisers right now. They're HD 660. I got some random stuff laying around on my desk. Got this, it's a keyboard switcher. You can test your switches if you want. A casual iced out pink diamond G-Shock. That's whatever. I got a strip back there. But yeah, my desk is a uplift desk. Let me see if I can show you right here. It can go up and down. I'm not gonna mess with it too much because I like where it's at right now. I don't know what the model number for these monitors are and everything, but it'll be in the description hopefully. My mouse pad, I've been using these for years. I probably sold way too many of them. They probably owe me a big royalty check. No, I'm just kidding. All right, people always talk about my keyboard. Well, keyboard, yeah, what keycaps are these? But basically, this is a Ducky 1-2 mini. These are the ultraviolet keycaps here. I got some random escape keycap. I don't know what that is. These are the main keys that I use that I play with. All the rubber ones, I don't know. I just like the feeling of rubber. It feels nice. Anyway, over to the mice, because these things are beautiful. No cap, no lie. They're both hooked up to SYMFUHNYs just because I have those laying around. I like using the SYMFUHNY. I've been using it for years. But this is the Final Mouse Air 58. It's pretty dope, you know. It's light, it's got holes in the sides. I got Hyper Glide because I personally think they glide better than the Final Mouse skates, no offense. But yeah, this is the mouse. I have both colors just because I'm just cool like that, I guess. Those are dope, I like those. I like those a lot. Anything else I didn't cover? No, I think that's pretty much it. I just need to move over to the last but definitely not least. These are my router and my modem right there. I have separate internet than everybody else at the house, of course, because I'm busy streaming, stuff like that. But this is Jesus. This is my PC. Like, what? Like, I want you guys to understand how big this thing is. Like, this thing is actually massive. This thing is literally the size of my desk. I'm not even showing. That's how tall it is. And look how wide it is. Just as wide as my desk. This thing's insane. Like, the liquid cooling on this, the dual SLI. I don't know much about computers. I've built a few computers in the past, but that's not me, okay? I'm not the computer tech guy. Like, look at this thing. This thing's beautiful. This is the sexiest PC I've ever seen, and it is mine. I've never seen a back of a computer look so cool. When have you seen the back of a computer look this good? Like, are you kidding me? This is literally gorgeous. And of course I have the streaming PC. It doesn't look anything like that, but it does have some cool effects to it, you know? It's still nice. Like, this thing's still nice. Some Gucci slides, you know? Oh my god, dude, look at the cable management. Anyway, these are my specs for my gaming and my streaming PC. Left one is my stream PC, i9, 16 gigs of RAM, blah blah blah, meow meow meow, blah blah blah, meow meow, basic stream PC, you know, whatever. And then my gaming PC is just, I don't even, i9, 7980XE, 32 gigs of RAM, two 1080 Ti's. I use an Elgato 4K capture card. I don't know, the computers are decent. They're decent, I guess. But anyway, I think I covered everything. I think I covered about everything. That's basically my setup. Let me put my chair in it so you guys can get a full view. Yeah, it's definitely a good setup, you know? This is how I like it. Simple, nice, pretty. But yeah, I think I covered about everything.
Welcome to the Ninja Dojo.
Looks 10 times better than I even could have possibly imagined. Freaking incredible, man. Embroidered ninja chair. This is where I'm going to be controlling all of the professional cameras in the room. Camera angle 1, camera angle 2, and camera angle 3 for the doggy bowls. I love the desk, man. My desk is super dope. When they show me all the snacks, brand new lighting fixtures, classic clean blue look on the box here. Turn everything red. In a top 10 situation, when things start to get intense, man, the entire room is gonna go red. Whenever we get the first win of the day, I'm going to be switching over to preset number 4, which is going to be for the Pon Pon. I will be only hitting the boogie button after a incredible victory royale, and it'll look a little bit like this. This, guys, is going to be the analyst area. It's where I can, you know, show you guys tips and tricks potentially on this big screen, and just there's so many different things that I can do here. The new Fortnite update is looking rather spicy. This is Ninja's funny Fortnite videos.
Millions of V-Bucks have been stolen recently. Vanished.
I don't really know what they are just yet, but I'll figure it out. I think it's safe to say that this is the best streaming room on Twitch.
We got this entire desk right here. We got a mixer that I don't use. It's a little bit confusing. I don't know how to hook it up. And we got a Twitch beanie, got from TwitchCon exclusive. And we have a Pokimane mouse pad, because I don't know. Then we have this right here, the Fortnite Double Helix bundle, which you only get by buying the Nintendo Switch. It's exclusive. I'm probably going to give away. This one isn't used, so I'm probably going to give away. Comment down below if I should give it away. And that's about it for this one. Okay, let's go to the desk. Now we got the desk, the most important thing to the setup, where we do all the work over here, guys. This is where we record the YouTube videos and the streams, boys. And if you didn't know, I actually have a dual PC stream. So if you're wondering why I have 2 keyboards, this right here is the streaming keyboard, of course, our keys rapid fire. Nothing too nice, it's actually Ninja's keyboard. And we got this right here. This is nothing really special. It's just a mouse, you know, nothing special. We got clout goggles, cause you know, why not, really? And over here we have the keyboard that did it all, man. The keyboard, it's exactly like TFUE's, kind of just with the keycaps, but it's actually a totally different keyboard, totally different switches and everything. So it's not like the exact same, but it's really nice, man. So right here we actually have rubber keycaps, which is, you know, just gets a better grip on it, a better feeling as well. I don't know, I like it. If you're trying to get a decked out keyboard, make sure to get rubber keycaps on top of it, man. It's very nice. It took like 2 months to get here off a really sketchy website, so you know, but it worked out. Easy, easy.
You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning.
Now over here we have the microphone right here, nothing too special. Audio Technica AT2035. And we have the Ninja Air Final Mouse 58 right here. This thing's absolutely beautiful, man. We got the hyperglides on the bottom as well to make sure, you know, everything's perfect. We gotta have the top quality mouse, you know? And it's perfect, man. It's really light. It's 58 grams, man. It's beautiful. I really like it, dude. And now to the most important part, where we can see everything right here. We got Kin and Jim 05 logged in, or Kin and Jimmer 05, because Kin and Jim 05 got hacked. But that's it right here. We have the keyboard cam right here, which will be set up soon for the streams. Then we have the webcam that looks down on me. Beautiful. And then we, of course, have Code Skeptic, which got changed from Skeptic to Code Skeptic, which is absolutely beautiful. And it reset everybody's code. Remember, if we get 10,000 people, Ducky keyboard giveaway. So, you know, enter that code in the item shop. Yeah. So right here we got the ring light. It basically just makes it so I have my normal skin color, because that right up there is the nano leaf. It is beautiful. It's how I get all my color changing stuff in my streams and sometimes my videos. It is amazing, man. It changes all sorts of colors with high quality. It's like $400 though, man. So it's pretty expensive, but it is very nice top quality right there. Changes the scene and the entire color of the entire room. Very cool, guys. So right here we have the Stream Deck. We don't really have too much stuff on it just yet because I got it recently. But it changes like the OBS scene. So basically if I click this, you can see my face. If you click this, you can see the stream overlay. I think it's very nice. It's very helpful as well if you're trying to get it. So right here we have the headset. Fits perfectly. I've had it like 4 times. I've broken it a lot, man. It's not the most stable thing in the world, but it gets the job done. The HyperX Cloud Flight. I recommend it, but if you're kind of raged kind of person, don't get it. And of course, if you take streaming/YouTube very seriously, you gotta have the dual PC setup. Right here, we got the streaming PC, and right here we got the game PC. So this is what I game on right here, and this is what, you know, this is how we stream/record the videos. It's very nice if you take streaming PC seriously, or streaming seriously. It takes a really long time to set up though. It's painful, not gonna lie. So guys, if you do want to get into streaming/YouTube full time, these are the PC specs I have. This is my stream PC, and this is my game PC. I recommend it. It works perfectly fine for me. It just takes a while to set up. Just recommend it. So this is the chair I use, the one that I sit in 25 hours a day, man. It takes a lot of durability for this chair, man. I sit in it a lot. I do school in it. I do gaming in it. I stream on it, man. This chair has a lot of durability on it. I can tell you that.
Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything.
Now we're at the setup. So this is where I'm at all day. I'm sitting here, my camera's set up there. I bounce the light off of my wonderfully decorated white wall, as you can tell, and it just hits me right in the face and makes me look beautiful when I'm on stream. Now, my goals with this setup were simple. When I built out this setup, I was like, I need to work with a great PC company. I need to have enough monitors where I can put everything I need to be easily accessible at all times. I don't want to have to be clicking around under certain things. I want to have it all easily accessible as a streamer so that it doesn't take away from the broadcast itself. And I just want to have space. And so our first answer to having space was literally getting 2 IKEA dinner tables and putting them together. Like, these aren't even screwed in. Like, they don't even screw in. These tables are so heavy that they just sit on the leg. Like, it's crazy. And I've never even come close to knocking one off. They're insanely sturdy. I'll get a little bit more into the peripherals in a second, but I think first I want to begin to show off the PCs. So I'm gonna, again, trigger warning on wires if you see them. I'm gonna go like this. Can we come down low here? It might be a little bit dark. Hey guys, so again, as you guys know, I work with NZXT. They're one of the great sponsors of my stream and me, and I love the company. We've talked so much about them. They've literally changed how I approach streaming. I built out my 2 PC setup with them. Here's a streaming PC. Now the goals of the streaming PC is to take all the pressure off your gaming PC to be able to run the game at its fullest potential, right? So the streaming PC processes out everything, sends it all out, does all that, and the gaming PC is literally just for what it says, the gaming. So here it is. It's got a 1080 Ti in it. Graphics card is not nearly as important. 1080 Ti is still a behemoth, to have in this thing. It's got all the RAM you could ever need, all the processing power you could ever need, and it looks beautiful from the inside. When you order it from NZXT, it's pretty simple. They make it as easy as possible to access. It's the NZXT build program. You'll see the website up here. Literally, you go on it, you set what game you want, what your price range is. It'll give you your expected frames that you'll wind up having when playing. It does everything for you. It's literally the simplest thing ever. If you say, you know what? No, I want a little bit more frames than that. You can up the price by a little bit. You can swap in and out things. It is as simple as a process as possible. And the beauty of it is, I think so many people have been on console gaming for a long time and they want an ease of entry into PC gaming, and this is exactly why I love working with them. I don't know how to build PCs. I don't know how to do this stuff, but guess what? NZXT, you order it off the build site, you get a 2-year warranty on everything in the PC. For $99, they build the entire computer, ship it out within 2 days, and then next thing you know, you have it. You literally just take it out of the box, you press the on button, and guess what? Everything's installed from Windows. You just immediately sign on and you're good to go. The thing is brilliant. Watch this maneuver. Ready? Zoom out a little bit. All right. Oh God. Now we're over to the gaming PC. 2080 Ti in this bad boy. This thing runs Fortnite at 450 FPS, okay? I'm pretty sure that I see my enemies 3 seconds before they see me. It's why I'm so good at the game. No, I'm just kidding, but for real. This thing's a behemoth, runs everything so smooth. I literally haven't had a single issue with it. You've seen on all my streams for the last, how many months now? 3 months. Not a single hiccup. Perfect gameplay. Any game I play feels good. And again, when you rock the 144 hertz monitor, add in with this
beast of a PC. I mean, when I say that this thing is godly, I've never had a stronger PC in my life. Again, worked with NZXT through their build program to make this happen. There's gonna be a link in the description where you guys can check out more. But yeah, I had to show these bad boys off. This is what powers the PC now, but let's go back above the... I'm good. We're back above the desk. So, first off, scented candles. You never know how important a good scented candle is. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We have the waterfall scent that I got myself, and then a balsam and cedar scent that Nate Shot recommended, and it's a good little contrast because the waterfall is light and airy. Meanwhile, the balsam and cedar adds a little bit more of a piney and homey feel to the apartment, especially when I have no furniture. For the setup, so this monitor is a streaming PC. I use a wireless mouse, so I just take the mouse and put it over here. I know that there's a thing where you can go ahead and use the same mouse and keyboard between both PCs. I don't have it. Okay, so when you yell at me, I don't have it. Myth recommended it, I don't have it yet. Okay, so I've got 4 of the same BenQ XL 144 hertz monitors across the board. So when I'm playing, my gaming is on this one right here, as expected. On this monitor, I will have chat and my internet for whatever I'm looking up. On this monitor, I have Streamlabs, Discord, and Spotify is my typical layout. On here is where OBS Studio is, because in this PC is an Elgato 4K 60 capture card. That's what captures the audio and gameplay from the first PC and sends it to the second PC. It literally makes my life so easy. I've got the audio mixer that you guys saw back there that basically I run my mic through. When it's time for me to stream, it's pretty simple. Mic comes down, sits right there. When I end my stream, the first thing I do, get it out of the way. That's where the mic is. I've got a little notepad here with some pens for when I need to jot some stuff down. I've got what do gamers get with Twitch Prime. This thing is now like 10 months old. It's got hot sauce spots on it, but you know what? It's just always good to have to remind everyone what the benefits of Twitch Prime are, even though you no longer get ad-free viewing on Twitch. Why, Amazon? Why do you do that to me, Amazon? As for the keyboard, mouse, and headset setup, I use an Astro Mixer. It's pretty funny. I use an Astro Mixer with a Turtle Beach headset. Here's my Elgato Stream Deck. It's very basic. It's my 3 scenes in sub-only mode. You could tell what my priorities are. Shut up the plebs who might be annoying me. And my other scenes. Basically, I click that button when they're like, play with this person, play with this person. Hey fatty, this person's online. Go play Sea of Thieves. Go play Fortnite. Go back to Sea of Thieves. CSGO? Wanna play COD? Click that button, and then it's only my sub-stalking, and then it's good. Turtle Beach, right now I'm using Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2. These are the, this was the prototype version they gave us right before COD Champs. But I will say, Razer sent me some headsets that I'm gonna be trying. Obviously love the guys at Astro. So right now, still, I wanna build out a great, partnership with a headset company and things for the future. Still figuring out, because they're all great products, but I really want to work with the one that wants to work with the Courageous the most, because as you guys know, I love to give back in the stream with different giveaways, and I want that to all be part of it. I'm using the Final Mouse Ninja Air 58. This is seriously the lightest mouse I've ever felt in my life. It feels like you're literally holding a pencil when you hold on to it. This is the Razer Black Widow Chroma Stealth, and this is some Logitech wireless keyboard that I use for that computer. But I'm gonna be replacing this with a 60%, meaning none of this, none of that, just that, or this, whatever. But it will be smaller because right now it's huge. And yeah, this is literally where I get all the streaming done, all the gaming done.
So on the ground right now you see my makeup bag, my mirror, my bullet journal, and my pencil case. That I usually have on the windowsill, but right now I have the window closed. Those are the things that I use every single morning with setting intentions for the day, setting goals, writing down things I need to do before stream so my mind isn't clogged with it during stream. And my makeup, obviously, I do for stream. So my current chair that I'm rocking right now is the Secret Lab Titan. Guys, this is the first Secret Lab chair I've had, and honest to God, it is so comfortable. It is so cozy. I love, in that little, this little scratch is from Yuri butt tucking. I love sitting in this chair. It is incredible. It is so comfortable. It keeps my back so straight, and I have not had any back issues with it since. I'm actually quite prone to having back issues because I have 2 collapsed vertebrae in my lower back after horseback riding. And then it leads me to my headset. The current headset is the Razer Thresher. I'm trying out a bunch of new headsets till I know exactly what I wanted. I did know that I wanted a wireless one. I don't know what it is, but when I know I am attached on a cord to something, I just get really like weirded out by it. I don't know why. So I'm really enjoying being free for my streams. This is an incredible, incredible headset. I'll let you guys know like a full review once I've used it for longer. I've only had it for a week. And then let's sit down, shall we? Let's get into it. Let's get into all my gear. So we're not gonna go through my actual stream setup right now because this is what things would look like when I'm streaming. I might have like a YouTube video going where these waves are. My current background is literally just waves. But this is everything on my stream setup. I have been very dehydrated lately, and so thanks, oh my god, that piece of foam keeps falling off. Thanks to Hydration Bot, which makes me drink more water. This is like the biggest tip I can give for you guys. It doesn't matter if you're streamers, doesn't matter if you're gamers. We all probably don't drink enough water. And so what I've done is I've started filling up a pitcher and just having it on my desk. If there's something for me to drink on my desk, I'm gonna drink it, whether it's unhealthy or healthy. So I'm gonna put some nice water with lots of lemon. This is my little squirt bottle for keeping Yuri under control when she tries to chew my plants. I have this diamond. I've had it for so long. It's obviously not a real diamond, it's just plastic, but I just think it's really beautiful. And it's one of the things that I keep in my room ever since I started streaming, that just reminds me to be abundant and think abundantly and live abundantly. And yeah, I don't know, it works for me. It might not work for everybody, but I just think it's really nice. This is my little wood charging block. Normally I'd have my watch here, and I just have my phone charging. If I see any alerts and things and calls I have to attend to, I'm really big into not having your phone out while you're streaming. I think it's unprofessional. You're running a stream, you should behave like you're having a TV show or a radio show. You're not going to be on your phone for that. So I don't touch my phone, but it's there just in case I do need to see any Amazon packages being delivered, etc., etc. So my current mouse right now is this Razer Basilisk. I've used the Death Adder for probably, probably for the whole 4 years that I've been streaming, I've had 2 different Death Adders, and I love them because they're super ergonomic. But now that I'm playing Fortnite, I wanted some extra buttons to be able to bind things to. So this one has a couple extras. So far, I've been really, really enjoying it. The feel of it's smooth. It's very attentive, and I'm really enjoying it. Then we have this keyboard. This is the Razer Ornata Chroma. I wanted to try a membrane keyboard. So it still has the feeling of a mechanical keyboard when you're using it with your fingers, but it doesn't have the same clicking sound. It's a lot quieter, and what was happening was my mic was picking up on the sound of this, so or my old keyboard, so now I'm rocking this one, and I love it so far. It took a little bit to get used to because it's a little bit bigger than my other keyboard that I had, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and it's helping me out in game, you know what I'm saying? The next things that we have, we'll get into some audio just because they're right here. I'll start with the mic. So we've got this Rode Boom, I believe they're called. This is by far the best mic boom that I've tried. I've tried 2 other ones on Amazon that I bought because they were cheaper, but this just the fluidity of it and the smoothness of it and the quietness of it makes a huge difference when you're streaming. It's super adjustable, super malleable. I love it. I recommend it 100%. I seriously think it's just the best one on the market. So if you need one of these, definitely just spend the extra dollars, get yourself a good one that's gonna last forever and not have any issues like the other ones I tried. And then I have the Audio Technica. I believe this, I don't know if it's the 2020 or the 2000 series. I think it's the 2020 with XLR. So then I have this XLR cable that runs through here, down through here, and it actually runs into the back of this, which is my DBX 286S preamp and processor. So this is really nice because it does a bunch of different things. Not only can you control the volume, obviously when you're speaking, and the output, but the compressor, de-esser, enhancer, and expander gate have really helped me make sure that I'm not having my screams break headphones on my viewer's end, which is really nice. And just upgrading quality of mic. Like a lot of people watch Twitch like a podcast or a radio show, so having a quality mic, at least one that's not going to be peaking. I mean, you don't need to have this whole setup, but just make sure that you are conscious of your sound and to rewatch your VODs so you know that your audio sounds good. In the beginning of my stream, when I first started streaming, I had a lot of people that would leave my stream or just couldn't watch it because I was screaming too much or peaking too much or chopping out. Doesn't matter what it is. Audio issues are probably the most annoying thing when you're watching a stream. So, well, I mean, there's more annoying things, but just make sure that at least you've listened back to it, and if you've needed to, invested in something like that. Then it goes into my Scarlett Pro Solo, and again, I'll link everything down in the description below. I really like this. This pretty much just takes all the output from here and runs it to your computer through USB. So this cord right here that's coming in the front is coming from my preamp into here and then into my PC, which is great. And then we've got my BenQ monitors. This one is a 144 Hertz 24-inch monitor, and then this is a 27-inch monitor, and I believe it's only 60 Hertz. I only use this monitor like for what I had before, bringing up all my stuff that runs in the background. Hi. And so this one isn't really necessary to be at 144 Hertz, which is all good. So yeah, I really like them. They've been good to me. I used to run a 3-monitor setup, but I found that it was actually just creating more issue for me. It's just too much space. I only need one extra monitor and then my game screen. Okay, so the next thing that I have is my camera setup. So this ring light I also bought on Amazon. It comes with a ring light, tripod, for the actual ring light, tripod for your camera, which I lost. I have no idea where it is, and I'm so sad I lost it in the move. So now my camera just sits on the ring light, which is not right, and it doesn't give me the right angle I want, but you know, here we are in life. So I am rocking the Lumix GH5 with the, I believe it's the Sigma, with the Lumix Vario 2.8 lens. Again, I'll include this all in the link in the description. And this is actually plugged in through my Elgato capture card. I have an HD60S capture card that runs the output from my Lumix through to my computer. I really like it. It's worked really well for me. It's super, super high quality. And then the only thing that you need to make sure you do is get a battery. I don't know what these are actually called, but again, I'll link it. It's like a little fake battery that sits in the bottom of the camera, but it's plugged in to my wall. Oh, now my ankle's gonna be messed up. I'll fix that later. It's plugged into the wall, so I can always have it running. I don't have to keep changing out the batteries during stream. And oh, also I still rock my Logitech C920. This is now the Yuri cam or the keyboard cam, and it's worked really well for me. And then I have my soundproofing, and this soundproofing is not for anyone but for my neighbors because I am very loud. My room is very echoey, and I just want to make sure that I'm not getting any sound complaints while I'm streaming, because that would be like the worst thing ever. I'd have to be muting myself. And so yeah, this piece just keeps coming off. I've got 2 pieces of tape there, but I think it's collected too much Yuri hair and now it won't stick. And then in the corners, you guys see I have the HTC Vive. And those are just the responders for that. This green screen I actually got when I ordered my light boxes, and it perfectly fit this wall this way, and it's the first time I've ever used it. And I've literally had it for 4 years since I bought my light boxes, which they're in my closet. I don't use them right now. They're not part of my current setup. Yeah, this has been working. Yuri's trashed it so many times and I've had to rehung it up because she keeps pulling it off the wall, but you know, that's my dog. Hey. And then I've got this LED light strip. It's awesome as well. And right now it's set to purple, but you can see the individual colors. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, Kristen, what does all this beastly gear get powered by? Where are all your elite headshots coming from? And this is my beast. This is the kitty rig. If you guys would like to see me build this, there's a video of it up on my channel. I'll post a card and a link for it in the description. I built this, I think, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. It was a sponsored build with Intel, and we pretty much said, what is the most beastly PC that we can build right now, like the most expensive, over-the-top, unnecessary PC we can possibly make, and this this at the time was that. It's an in-win case that's been powder coated white because it doesn't normally come white, with my custom kitty graphic, and then I've got another one, and then this is my other graphic. It's just a cat girl with her cat sitting on her lap. That's me and my cat. Yeah. So that's the case, and I really loved it because it was like nothing I've ever seen before. When I saw the original PC that's similar to mine, I was like, oh my god, that looks like a spaceship. Is that even a PC? So this was what I wanted, and I love it so much. She's still my beast, and she's fantastic, and yeah, let's get inside now. Okay, now that I've pulled the front case off of it, or the front window off of it, let's get into what's in this PC. Okay, so this thing is run on an Asus Rampage 5 Extreme motherboard, and the reason why we went with this is because there's 4 PSI. There's 4 slots for my 3 Titan X's and my Intel 750 SSD back there. And so this PC is actually entirely stored on SSDs. There is no hard drive. This thing has 3 terabytes of storage, all on SSDs. So it's running very, very, very fast. PSU is the Corsair AX1500. You don't actually see it. It's back here in this little corner. Nice stored away big black block. The memory is G.Skill Ripjaws 4 series, and it's 4 by 8 gigabytes, so there's 32 gigabytes of RAM. Cooling's EK water blocks. I originally had colored fluid running through all of these, but what happened was the color fluid actually crystallized on my on my graphics cards and totally slowed down my entire system. I had to get it all replaced, drained, cleaned, and so now I just run the clear fluid through it, and I still think it looks dope because the blue of the memory cards shows through. And this is it's EK water blocks and then Primo Chill Wit Reservoir. Yeah, if you're wondering where to get this little piece here. Probably the 2 most important parts is my Intel i7 5960K, which is sitting back behind that little water block there. That's my CPU. It's insane. I think there is an upgrade now, but for a couple years, like, there was nothing that was testing against this computer. Like, this computer should last me for like a few more years. It's just such a beast, and I'm in love with it so much.
I guess we'll go into the setup here, which is like kind of the main part that you all care about, I think. But yeah, so you got the Behringer X1204 mixer. I'll have a link for this whole thing in the description. It's kind of like a wee bit confusing. It's the same setup TFUE uses, but it's really confusing. So you got the mic there that plugs in there, and then these cables like transfer the audio all throughout there, and then it like kind of just works. Anyways, So it basically just goes through all this and then it just goes into a disaster, but it works. I don't know how it works, but it works. And you got the G703, that's just the streaming PC mouse, you know, blah, blah, doesn't really matter. This one right here is the DAEQUAN TKI, that's just what I use for my streaming PC. You know, just keep it simple for the streaming PC. Got the Xbox One control there for Rocket League. I do play Rocket League sometimes. Got some, I guess some pepperoni pizza on there. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna show you disaster real quick. Listen, I built my gaming PC, and let's just say, let's just say I'm not the best with cables, dog. Look at that, boom cables, boom cables. You got some going left, right, up, and down over there on the motherboard. You know, it's got an 8700K in there with a 1080 Ti. That's the gaming PC. That's what I actually play Fortnite on. Oh boy, this one, the cables aren't too bad. Those ones are scuffed, but the cables in this one aren't too bad. That one's got a 7700K with a 1060 in it. That's what I use for my streaming PC. I stream like 8K bitrate, 900p 60 FPS, so that does it just fine. Right there, you got the Stream Deck, boom. You got the Zowie Kamade waiting on my final mouse, boom. You got the device there for my mouse, boom. Boom, Glorious XXL, boom. Sennheiser HD 700s, Blueberries, ooh. But yeah, like I said, I will have links in the description for everything. But yeah, there's my this is my right monitor. So you got the first monitor for the gaming, second monitor for the gaming. This one, you know, got the alerts on there. Pretty sick. Hey, shout out to Pupper. Hey, gift and subs. Hey, Pupper up. Let's go. You got a chat room here. You know, read the chat there. What the? Anyways, right there, got the main monitor. That's what I actually play Fortnite on. That's a 240 hertz. That's a 180. So, you know, I prefer the 240, you know what I'm saying? Got the merch, best merch in the game. Link in bio. Ooh. Right there. You got the Logitech C920. That's what I use for my my camera. That's just the VG248QE monitor. Just a 144 hertz. Got the chat. That up there is just the TV. Got my OBS always on there. Right here, this keyboard's actually pretty sick. It's the Vortex Poker keyboard. Yeah, it's got brown switches in there with some O-rings on there. Ooh. Right there, got some multivitamins because I don't go outside. Got Hyperglides waiting on my new mouse to come in. AT2035 mic, boom. Rode PSA 1 arm, ooh. Right here, I got breakfast, I got lunch, and I got dinner, all right next to each other. So, you know, whenever I get hungry, you know, got that. Lights back there. I guess real quick, I can just show the lights. Hold up. So you got the lights. Boom, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, basically they can change colors. You know, you got the app here. Change all sorts of colors. You can go all the way bright. You can go, I mean, you can dim it down to nothing, basically. These are actually pretty sick. Thank you again to LifeX for shipping these out to me. Yeah, they basically hooked it up, which is awesome. I mean, use code SYMFUHNY20 on the link in the description. Yeah. So here's the chair. This is a Herman Miller Embody. It was probably like 20 bucks. You know, nothing crazy here. It is a really nice chair though. Basically, the back conforms to your spine, which is amazing. The bottom has like some type of like technology that like, I don't even know. Some crazy stuff. I got the water under the desk because you know your body doesn't work if it's not hydrated, so you got to have some water. Got the foot pedal there for Discord audio when to mute and unmute.
I'm gonna go ahead and come right up to my setup here, and as you could tell, the first thing that kind of stands out is one of my side monitors that I use to like read chat and notifications, and this is the LG Ultra Gear 34WK950G. This is another LG monitor. You know, the standard one, 24-inch, and I have another one of those right here. So yeah, some of my favorite things about the monitor is just one, obviously its size, like just allows me to have, you know, everything up, you know, notifications. I typically have like Streamlabs up, notifications, Twitter, my email for when I need to send clips to myself so that I could post it on Twitter or Instagram. And the screen allows me to have all that stuff up. And then on top of that, man, it's just a beautiful looking curved monitor, and I love that. Use a Logitech G Pro monitor keyboard, and I use a G Pro mouse that's currently charging up. And this one's a little bit special You won't know why, and I'm not gonna tell you why, but it's a little bit special. But then there's my favorite part of my gaming setup. It's my mini fridge. Simply for one reason, and I'm gonna show you. I keep it stacked on mango chunks and pineapple chunks. 24/7, we don't run out here. There's nothing more you could ask for than that, like stacked in the mini fridge at all times. And then, yeah, we have my microphone, my camera that I always get asked about. It's what I use to get the nice crispy clear quality. If we go around the back end, I could show you a little bit more of it. All right, so as you can see over here, this is like the back end of my station. I can't really get through this little crack right here, so I have to literally walk all the way back around. But right here is my pride and joy, built her myself, my gaming PC. And this is my streaming PC, which has an i9 and stuff like that. And this one actually has an i7 with a 1080 Ti. I actually think they're both running 1080 Ti's. I'm pretty sure because I have to get a new 2080 Ti. Another really big part of my setup that's a really like underrated item in my opinion, other than the LED RGB lights, because you know you gotta have them if you're gaming and if you have a gaming setup, is there's actually like this USB hub. It's actually super efficient for like if you're a streamer and you're rocking 2 PC setup. It allows you to basically have one keyboard and mouse, and then you just kind of like click a button and it switches between both of them.
My setup, more or less. I will go into every individual little piece. For starters, my chair. This is a Herman embody chair. I really like the chair, but it's expensive. It's really worth it, you know, if like streaming or being on the computer 24/7 is your full-time job, because it's very adjustable, and that kind of thing is so important to me, to have like 90 degree, and to be like seated properly, because I'm really on the PC all the time. Back problems are a real thing. There's a lot of great hundreds, like $300 chairs. You definitely don't need one this expensive, but if it's, you know, like your job and you're worried about the negative side effects of sitting too much, I think this is an awesome pick. And usually it doesn't have this cover on it. I put this on because Mimi scratches this instead of the actual chair beneath it now. So I have 2 Alienware monitors. I really like them because they're 240 Hertz. There is one major drawback, which is the fact that like they don't go up that high. Like this is as high as it goes. And usually you want your monitors to be like eyesight basically, but you also want your arms to be like perpendicular. I do prefer super long mouse pads, like the hecka long ones like this, so I can zoom and have everything on it together, including my keyboard. My hydro flask. Hydration is so important. Hydration is actually really important, both for general health, wellness, being, skin, hair, nails, organ development, tissue development, and aim. No meme. Hydration is very important for aim. Did you guys know that? I bet you didn't.
They came for the room tour, but now they're listening to Dr. Pokey, so.
I'm just trying to help the brothers out, you know? Right, Mimi? Right, Mimi? It's so important. Pee together, drink together. I'm so gross. I'm actually the worst. I'm sorry. I tried to organize things, but not clean it up too much, so I could still show you guys what I genuinely just keep on my desk. I usually have some powder. No meme. I keep like powder and an eyebrow pencil beside my monitor, because I mean, when you're in front of like these 2 intense lights, which I will turn on in a second, show you, when you're in front of lights for so long, you need to powder up a little bit. Okay, so I just keep those on deck. I have my stream deck here. I have my compressor here, which is, I have a really big voice, so I need a big compressor for my big voice. And then a little audio interface. I do use both of these. I use this mic, and this Rode mic stand is by far the best one. There's a lot of them on Amazon, and a lot of them are kind of cheaper, and I've used them all, I promise you. This one is the best. This is my NZXT PC. Look at those lights. I love that they had my custom drawing and name. And of course the PC works great. I have these 2 lights that I use mainly. Mind you, I've been streaming for 5 years, so this is like probably like the second setup tour that I've ever done, and obviously the best one by far. I have gone through every type of setup, and these are dope because you turn them on like this. You can angle them however you please, and you can change the temperature. So that's what I use right now, as well as the intensity of the light. The reason I like this is because whenever I've used lighting in the past on stream, this is my secret, okay? This is my secret to always decent lighting. The secret is you never buy a light and face it towards you. You just, look, you don't do this, okay? And I mean, it makes sense for most lights, you'd think. You set it up towards you, maybe from 3 different points. You look up all these lighting guides, blah, 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 blah. Stop. What you do is you just have it bounce off of the wall behind you. So although I love these lights and they work great, and this is what I use now, and they're really nice if you can afford them, you can use just about any light, and all you have to do is bounce it off of the wall in front of you. It'll give you a really nice soft lighting effect. It doesn't look too harsh, and it won't wash you out. Because especially if you use the webcam that like everybody uses when they stream, the Logitech one, you can get washed out very easily if you have a bright light. So yeah, that's my tip. Oh yeah, this is the camera that I use. I recently upgraded to a DSLR. DSLRs kind of help with the whole lighting issue. Webcams will wash you out very easily. DSLRs won't do that as much, which is awesome because I'm actually pale as shit because I never go out.
And this is where the magic happens. Psych, it happens right here, baby. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. But anyway, this is where the magic happens. Come on over here. I got the Logitech 213 Prodigy. I'm pretty sure this is what the keyboard's called. Yeah, the 213 Prodigy gaming keyboard. We got the Logitech G600. I use a Blue Yeti mic. And my cam is a Logitech C920 HD 1080p camera. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, baby. We doing good. And these LG screens, I'm not entirely sure what they are. Because TSM was like, here you go, DAEQUAN. I was like, thanks, brother. You know? So I don't know what they're actually called. See, like, people usually, they play on, like, the middle screen, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I play on this one. And then, like, I have, like, my chat and my notifications here. And then I have, like, music, my Discord, and, like, other notifications over here. You know? And, you know, I be playing with the keyboard in my lap. So, you know, I be in there like this, you know. I be, you know what I'm saying? Hitting them bow, bow. Hitting that 360 ooga booga right here. This is where the ooga booga madness happens, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, oh, not to mention my mic. You know, my mic just be chilling down there, you know. Just killing it, you know. Because, like, if I attach it to my desk, then y'all gonna hear the fucking mouse sounds. Nobody wants to hear that shit, you know. So you gotta put it on the wall, baby. But anyways, oh, I got my chug jug here, you know what I'm saying? Gotta stay hydrated, baby. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh, and don't forget about these. I mean, I'll never forget about this. This thing right here. I love this thing. It's freaking Dr. Pepper with the TSM DAEQUAN picture. With the TSM logo on that bed. That thing was like, when I first saw this, bro, I was just like, it was like a dream come true, bro. Low key, man.